first concern is for the consumer, and I feel that people are getting less advice and they really need more advice in this time, since 2008. But even today, the financial problems of the world haven't been fixed. People need information, they need good advice. That's the first concern. Then there's sort of my selfish concern, which is about my own business and how can I continue to run my business. I've got responsibility for a large number of people, I believe, who work in my business and my clients. The regulators and the regulations, I'm not sure are appropriate in every case, and clearly it's up to us as IFAs around Europe in particular to get our message across. We do a good job for clients. I personally believe that we're needed and we don't need to be regulated out of business.
And how can one differentiate? Because as you pointed out, you're not the Lehman Brothers, you're not, the Goldman Sachs. You are the independent financial advisor who can really be unbiased and not have to work on all these sort of commission schemes necessarily, or not crazy ones. So tell us a little bit about how the independent financial advisor can in fact be, maybe through a PR sense, separated from these folks. And we talked about fee-based and we talked about commission-based. Is there a one-fits-all formula? Because we're just hearing it in every nation, it's kind of a little bit different. Explain that to us.
I don't think there's a one-fits-all formula. I think people need a choice, and I would hope that in Europe people have a choice of going down a fee-based route or a commission route, and that advisors can perhaps offer 3 or 4 different ways of working with them. Now, I always say my role is I'm a hub. I've got various companies, big institutions, some of the banks that we talked about. We can use their products as well, but the important thing is making sure it's the most appropriate product for the client, and that's where they need independent, they need choice. And I believe if we go to a world where the independent is pushed out of business, clients will lose choice, and then they'll stop making decisions.
And then on a broad sense, my final question, do you think that this crisis will in fact taper up and things will smoothen out, if you will, across the board, or do you see things regressing before they get better?
I'm being positive today. I feel we've turned the corner. I feel, though, that the people of various countries need to put more pressure on politicians and bureaucrats to sort things out transparently. And I think that's the important word. In the same way, it's important that what we do with our clients is transparent. It's really important that the governments are transparent with us about what they're doing. And we've got to try and make them more accountable by asking questions. And so, as I've just said in there, we've got to be lobbying more, we've got to be getting our messages across, showing the good work we are doing for the consumer, and getting that noticed in places like Brussels.